Hey, FIMU. Thanks for giving me my people. I think quarantine has made me think about a lot of things, but truly it's made me think and process like what am I really proud of. And as much as I've done on campus, I don't carry or value those as much as the relationships I formed, and some of the best relationships I formed have been in FIMU.
Hi, I'm Catherine. This is my symbolic candle here that represents my collegiate dimension of FIMU. Apparently, it's been burning for the past 4 years, and it seems crazy that I'm already a senior doing a 3D ceremony. It seems even crazier that we're not all together doing this, but we'd all be in uncomfortable dresses in the dark chapter room passing around tissues. So honestly, I think the other pledged classes got lucky this year.
Hi FIMU, my name's Amy Mcnally and I'm a senior in PC 16. I'm sad that all of our time at FIMU this year got cut short, and I'm really jealous of those of you who get to go back and experience a little bit more of it. But during this slow season of life, I'm trying to be thankful for all the things that I have and try to be thankful for all of the good times that I had at Purdue and at FIMU.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens, this is Rachel from Big Cat Rescue. Just here to deliver some senior advice of what I've learned over my 4 years in this beautiful home that we call 201 Waldron. Bree, it wasn't recording the whole time.
Are you joking?
I just started the recording.
No.
Oh my god. Wait, now I really don't know how to stop it though. Oh.
Hey FIMU, I have been trying to figure out what to say since freshman year. I wish I could be there with you guys in person because I still am not sure what I'm going to say, but gonna give it a shot. I have my notes here, so if you see me looking down, that is why.
Hey guys, I've really been avoiding making this video, but I'm really glad that I am now that I've sat down and thought about what I want to say.
What's up, FIMU? My name's Eleni, for those of you who don't know me. And although my time with FIMU has come to a close, my time at Purdue hasn't, so I'll be on campus next year for anyone who wants to get coffee, catch up, talk, whatever. I will pop in to visit sometimes, but obviously the best way to reach me is to text me.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl dropping like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coat up my ass.
Hi FIMU, hi PC16. I just want to say thank you for everything you guys have done for me.
Hello everyone, it's Abby from PC16. I know this isn't happening quite the way that my pledge class and probably the whole house wanted it to, but I'm glad we figured something out.
I wanted to film this right now because this is exactly what I would look like if we were doing this in the chapter room, except I would have on the white dress that I've owned since 7th grade.
Hey guys, I'm kind of happy that we're filming it this way because I know that if I was looking out on all of you, I'd be like crying so hard I couldn't speak any words. So I'm really thankful that I'm able to say everything I want to say. So here we go.
Hi FIMU. I promise I'm not nervous. I'm just really cold because it's cold in Indiana. But I guess this is time for our 3D ceremony where we give advice and share about some of our favorite memes. So.
Hey everyone, it's Maddie Wags from PC16. I know this isn't quite the way any of us imagined this happening, and it kind of breaks my heart, but I think it's also a blessing because God knows I would be a wreck trying to get any of this out, so.
Hey guys, I literally can't put into words how much FIMU has meant to me, and literally every single year during recruitment when I would try to explain it to the PNMs, I could not do it justice because words just can't explain that.
All right, peep. Let's hear it.
You're a pussy. Truly, it blows my mind because I wouldn't be at Purdue if it wasn't for FIMU. I remember being a freshman and being so homesick in October and like walking into the house and having two girls in PC15 kind of just say, hey, like, we're with you, we're gonna walk you through this. And so And ever since that day, I kind of knew, like, I was like, it'll be okay and we'll get through it, because I have FIMU. And so I hope while y'all are still at Purdue that you just soak it up and cherish it. No, FIMU's not perfect, but in the midst of our brokenness, like, we love each other so well. I hope you continue to remind one another that your value isn't in your output, and your value isn't what boys say or think about you. Your value's not even, your value can't be summarized in a piece of paper. Your value is in your heart and your character, and that's what we value one another for. I just love y'all so much. For those of you who don't know, I'll be moving to Dallas, Texas. And so if you're ever in the area, please feel free to come say hi, reach out. If you ever need anything professionally, I am an open door to you. I would love to help. But I think my encouragement to you all would just be soak up the time that you have, because it is truly so precious to find my friends and see all of your friends be within a 1 mile radius of each other. And just say yes to spending time with one another, say yes to hanging out in the bum, and say yes to Bachelor Mondays, and just the silliness, because those little things end up being the big things. So thank you for the best 4 years. I will, it's not good night. It's just, wait. It's not, it's not goodbye. It's just good night. Yeah. Love you all. Miss you all. Okay. I think this is it for the last time. Bye. Or for the last time, I'm Grayson from PC16. Bye, y'all.
This year. It feels like I was just adopted into PC16. When I transferred to Purdue sophomore year, I really didn't have any expectations of what this FIMU would be like. Honestly, my biggest hope was that Delta Epsilon would let me join. Luckily, you guys never voted, to my knowledge, and I've stuck around ever since. I really wanted to make a friend or two. Instead, I've gained so many special relationships and a support system of over 100 sisters strong. It's honestly hard to express how important that is to me and how thankful I am for all of you, and to call Purdue and FIMU home. I remember feeling so shocked at how vulnerable people felt during my first fireside, and I'm still amazed at how I feel like I can express my feelings to anyone in the house and always feel so supported. Living in was one of my favorite memories, because I absolutely had no idea what it'd be like living with 80 of my favorite people. I'm also so happy that I roomed with Katie Baker, and my favorite thing was spending time with her doing absolutely nothing. It was such a unique experience, and I didn't think there was any way to top it until living in an apartment with 4 FIMUs this year, and it was just as fun. I want to throw a special thanks to Amy Mcnally and our lunchtime talks. She'd always listen to me for whatever I wanted to complain about that day, and I'll really miss that. From formal at Ross Aid to honky-tonking with my PC in Nashville, I'll keep those precious memories forever. Thank you for adopting me, PC16. If only I could go back and tell my little freshman self that not only would I gain a few friends, but countless lifelong sisters. They say FIMU isn't just 4 years, it's for life. So Delta Epsilon, thank you for the past 3 years, but I'm just getting started. See you later.
Try to be thankful for all of the good times that I had at Purdue and at FIMU. I know everyone says this, but college really does fly by. It's crazy. I remember being a freshman and sitting in the 3D ceremony, and I just felt like I would never get there, and now here I am, and it's super weird. But I know there's good things ahead. College itself was one of the most difficult things I've ever done in my life. It was really hard at times, and it was really good at times, and I'm really thankful to the people in FIMU for being there through it all with me, through the good and the bad. My biggest advice for someone younger than me in college and in FIMU would be to take advantage of all of the unique opportunities that both FIMU and Purdue offers. I mean, you're never going to be surrounded by people all around the same age ever again in life. It's just a very unique experience to be able to go to college. And so I would recommend studying abroad. I studied abroad with my brother sophomore year, and that was one of the most fun experiences. But study abroad with people you do know, people you don't know, it's all good. Stay up late having conversations in the kitchen of FIMU when you live there. It's really fun. People are studying, people are coming back from going out. It's just a good time. And then I would also say it's okay to go home and visit your friends on weekends, but also recognize that you only have 4 years in college, and so why not make the most of that experience at Purdue, but also take care of yourself. I'm grateful for many experiences I've had in FIMU, and if I tried to explain all of them, it would take me forever. So here's just a few of my favorite memories. So the first is the senior trip to Nashville during fall break. Just do it. It's really fun. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm really thankful for Catherine Maley for many reasons, but also because she kept me very accountable going to those Group X fitness classes, and we had a really great time. That's how we started talking. It was great. And also I can depend on her to listen to me rant in the kitchen of our apartment 24/7, so I'm really appreciative of her. I also loved having classes with FIMU, so studying for finals with Sarah B, with JJ, going to class with them, and any of my other Cranard sissies. Yeah, I'm really appreciative for them for helping me through Purdue academics. And then always talking festivals and music with Maddie Tutich, of course. We really share kind of a unique bond on that, kind of not something that everyone's into, so it's super cool that I found someone in FIMU who is also into the same kind of music that I am. And lastly, I'm super grateful for Catherine Maley again for convincing me to stay in the cactus line 2 weeks before spring break when it was freezing cold out for over an hour. And I remember her saying something like, how much longer are we going to be able to do this? Like, we're graduating in like 8 weeks, you know, how much longer are we going to be able to do this? And little did we know that that would be the last time that we waited in the cactus line. So with that said, I guess I would say take advantage of all the opportunities that you have, because you never really know when it's going to end. And I think PC16 is the perfect example of that. And I love Purdue and I love FIMU, and I'm really grateful for my time. So enjoy yours.
So my first piece of advice, if you open a bottle of wine with your friends or, you know, by yourself, I'm not judging, finish it, because no one likes a half-assed wine drinker, okay? You're a woman. Pull those panties up, down that bottle, okay? Second, if you get friend anxiety like me and you're like, you know, what if they're hanging out without me? What if they don't actually like me? Check their locations and show up, you know? Don't wait for the invite. Just show up and demand that they play with you. The third one, this is a good one. If you're on a dating app and the only pictures the guy has is of him in a baseball hat, red flag, run. He's probably bald, ugly, and maybe a Sigma Chi. Yeah, don't. Number 4, if you care about the tier system, you just walk your happy little ass down the street, go check out Kappa, and remind yourself that you're a FIMU, and here we hang out with people that are nice to us, okay? Yeah, that's a big one. Number 5, if you're dating a boy from high school, break up with him. That's all I have to say. Just break up with him. If you'd like some context behind that, ask anyone in my pledge class. Number 6, prank hard, prank fast, prank often. If you can wrap your roommate's entire room in Christmas wrapping paper, do it. She loves it. She'll love it. She'll be so happy about it, I promise. Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Room 26, you are so welcome for that broken window that gives you roof access. That was your girl right here. You're welcome. Lastly, don't try to make college about finding a boy. You have so much time for that, and realistically, your two outcomes are you're either going to get married or break up. So just remember that when you're alone and crying and hiding under a blanket so that the world can't hurt you, you know who wouldn't have hurt you? FIMUs. Peace out.
So first, I want to start off with like 8 pieces of advice that I have, because 5 is too little and 10 is too many. So 1, stay single in college. This is a really unique time where you can really be an individual and make these career choices completely on your own, and that's personally been my greatest blessing in college. Second is that it's okay to change your major. Go to the CCO, trust me. Third is to eat all of your meals in the dining room. That's the best way to get to know your sisters and hear what's really going on in their lives. Fourth is to ask people how they're doing and really listen to them. You'll probably learn something about them or something else. Fifth is that McDonald's Sprite cures hangovers. I'm like 85% sure of it at this point. 6 is to study abroad. I think that studying abroad will teach you so much more than you could ever learn on this campus or at an internship. 7 is casual nights at Harry's will never be casual, but that's why you should never miss them. 8 is to appreciate the time you have living in the house. There's nothing I miss more than coming home and seeing my pledge class and my sisters after a long day. So those are my pieces of advice, and then I just want to say thank you to PC16. I love you all so much, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I hold you all really close to my heart, and I'll always be grateful for our trip to Nashville, hungover Friday morning, scrambling to McDonald's, shower parties in First New, weird late nights in the bum, those nights that end with someone making an elevated surface out of a dining room table, probably the best. And I'm grateful for the laughs that make my sides hurt, hugs when I need it most, encouragements when I can't even get out of bed, forgiveness when I mess up, and all the love in between. Thanks guys so much. I love you.
Never take a minute in this house for granted. My biggest regret freshman year was not taking the time to get to know these girls. I was questioning whether I should be in this house, whether it was the right fit for me, and I really regret not taking that time to get to know these girls because I could have had an extra year with some of my best friends. But don't just get to know girls inside your PC. I can honestly tell you some of my best friends in this house are not in PC16, even though I do love you, PC16. And so you have all taught me so much, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do without you guys next year in St. Louis. But before I leave, here are some things I really wanted to say. So first, go to Pike Firefighter Challenge. It is so much fun. You get to do it with your sisters if you're competitive, and there's cute boys. Sleep in cold air. Yes, the security alarm may go off every night at 2 a.m. Yes, it might smell weird, and yes, people are loud in cold air. Shocking. But it was the best time of my life, and you need to do it. Live in Penn with your best friends. It is so much fun. Sophomore year boys suck. If you've ever met a boy that is in his sophomore year, chances are he sucks. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Go on the Purdue ski and snowboard trip, especially with Jess and Maria. You will not regret it. It'll be the most fun week of college. You are never too old for the fraternities. Spend breaks with your friends, visiting them no matter how far away. Love you, McDonough, Violet, and of course, Coco. Rush your heart out and give it all you have. I know it's tiring, but you will find so many amazing girls along the way, and some of my favorite people that I've met in this house are girls that I rushed, and I'm so happy that you ended up in FIMU. And say yes to everything senior year, because soon you're gonna wish you went out on Thursday to Cactus with your friends, or you're gonna wish you stayed in and watched Borat for the 5th time with your roommates. But it's so cliche, but these honestly were the best 4 years of my life. Yeah, school sucks sometimes, but I would do it all again if it meant another 4 years of 3 a.m. chats in the FIMU kitchen, bowling in room 2 with my girls and Peep, weekly snap cups, dinner with my little, barn dances, and most of all, living down the hall from some of the most amazing people and best friends I've met. I love you all so much, and I really wish I could be there with you guys, but just know that I love you, and Tube Top Tandy will be back to visit soon. Bye, guys.
Hi, I'm Haley Karpik, if you don't know, and this is my 3D speech. I'm doing it while Megan, Alyssa, and Violet take senior pictures because, pharmacy students, so I don't graduate this year.
My advice to you guys in FIMU would be to not live with regrets. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I wish I would have gone out with more with my sisters. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done this. But just remember, at some point in your life, that's exactly what you wanted to do. So don't live with regrets. I can say easily that I should have gone out more with my sisters, gone to the bars more, gone out, whatever. But I don't regret it because I still made some of the best friendships I've ever had in my entire life in this house, especially with other PCs as well as my own. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone. Maybe you're like, wow, I think we would get along great. Reach out to them, get coffee with them, talk to them, play on murals, do stuff for the house, literally just volunteer. Nancy always needs help decorating, or literally do anything for the house and you won't regret it. That's all for me because I'll be on campus, so reach out to me. I love you all. Bye.
Going into recruitment, they always said that Greek life makes the community feel smaller and such a big campus. And FIME really gave me that. I got some of my best friends in this house, and I got a PC that gave me a support system that I didn't even expect to find at Purdue. I can think of a happy memory from FIMU from every single year at Purdue. I think these are the people that I'm going to take with me, not just through college, but through life. I'm wearing my Kansas sweatshirt. I'm going there next year. It's crazy to think I'm moving 8 hours from Purdue, but I know you guys are all a text, a FaceTime, a call away, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you, all you've given me. Yeah, I love you guys so much. You guys made Purdue, you made FIMU, you made my college experience something that I could not have even begun to imagine, and words can't even be said of how thankful I am for you guys. So thank you for everything, and I love you guys with my absolute whole heart.
I remember our fireside, the first one that lasted 6 hours, and a solid 80% of us were saying, oh, like, never really had friends that were girls before, so I'm like really excited about this, or like I've never really had a best friend, or I've never really had people that I'm like close with, whatever. And that was the first time that I didn't feel so odd and alone, and I'm so thankful that I found that out about everybody right away because it made me feel automatically close to them. And then fast forward junior year, and I've been living in for 2 years now, and I just love how everybody is always down to do anything. Like, oh, who wants to go to Walmart? Oh, who wants to go to Target? Oh, who wants to go out? Oh, you found out 10 minutes ago you want to get hammered tonight? Like, let's go. And Maddie Athey came into my room, and of course I've been joking about getting it done forever, and she was like, hey, like, you want to get your nipples pierced? And I was like, yeah, I do. And she's like, let's go right now. And that's just one of the best memories I have, because it's a good reminder of just how just on the fly our entire pledge class was. And I think that that's really important. And I think that it's also important to mention that we don't really have those, 5 girls that hang out with each other and those 5 girls that hang out with each other like I feel like a lot of other sororities do, because we can all get together and have a fantastic time. And I think that we're really lucky to have that. And so, I hope that the younger classes are able to have that like we did, and go to Nashville and shove 22 girls in a house, not meant for 22, and maybe sleep on a flat air mattress with just Jen and wake up cuddled with her every morning. And so I just want to thank you guys for welcoming me and all of us, and always being on the fly. And I think that's so important, and you guys mean the world to me, and it's really hard to imagine that it's ending, and I don't want to, but this really has been the best 4 years.
First of all, thank you. Thank you for being the best and truest friends I've ever had. The friends that will let me sleep in their beds after breakups, the one that will invite me to shotgun beers with them and their parents on New Year's, the ones that drove me 3 hours to Chicago at midnight when I was too unstable to do it myself, the friends that travel a long way to a birthday weekend in the middle of the summer, the ones that inspire me in their dedication to fitness and encourage me to come alongside them in my journey, the friends that are the most opposite but at the same time my perfect twin, the friends that schedule a month-long trip to Europe 7 months out, and even though it got canceled, we're still gonna make it up. The friends that will get out of their jammies at 11 p.m. to go smoke hookah with you just for fun. And holistically, all of you that are letting me go on and on about boys as I go through my hope phase, like 3 years too late. So thank you for holding me when I cry, telling me the hard truths, and celebrating with me in the good times. I've been self-reflecting a lot in quarantine, and I can say honestly that FIMU is the single most reason I'm going where I'm going post-grad. Each and every one of you have shaped me, and I've learned so much from being a sister, a leader, and a friend. Some advice that I'm going to give to you, because I'm scenty and sappy, and that's no new news to any of you, break up with your high school boyfriend. Seriously, do it. If you have any question about it, like if you thought about it before, like you're not going to want to be thinking about it when you're in your mid-20s, and you might as well do it in college while you're surrounded by your girls. Take a position in the house. A lot of you know that. It was a really great thing for me, and I learned a ton, helped me gain a lot of confidence. Treat living in the house like a giant sleepover that you get to come home to every night. I have so many incredible memories living in the house with older and younger girls, and in my pledge class, just not sleeping because we were doing the most funny thing that we thought. Find your career gals, the ones that will push you and give you advice. I cherish all the crackhead insane memories that I have and that I get to rewatch on my Snapchat. I look forward to the next time that we all get to rage like we did in Nashville. PC16, it breaks my heart that we don't get to be together during this time. Kills me that I saw some of you for what we didn't know was the last time in years, and we didn't get to say goodbye. So, until we meet again, all my love.
I think, I don't know, I've been thinking about this 3D a lot, and I've decided just to freeball it. FIMU has been definitely one of the most impactful things that I've ever been a part of, and I think back to my time, like back in 2016 when we were like, you know, just little fives, and I was like so scared, didn't know what I had in store, and I look back and I think like I made the best decision ever joining FIMU. I can't imagine not being in this organization. It's totally shaped my college career, and it's made me have so much fun, share so many laughs, and just have so many great experiences. I think the biggest thing for me was like FIMU taught me to live a little and really enjoy everything from top to bottom. And my advice to all of you guys is to just enjoy every moment. Take up every time you're at the house or you're hanging out with sisters, because it's truly priceless. It's such a good time, and there are people that will shape your life and will be in your life forever because it's a meaningful group. And you know, I'll miss it so much, but I think the truest thing, and I'm like usually not into all like the sappy FIMU stuff, but like when we always say it wasn't good, it's good night and not goodbye, like right now that's as true as ever. Like it's a see you later, not like a see you never. So thank you, FIMU. You guys have been like the most impactful thing in my life, and I appreciate every person I've met in this organization.
Hi everybody, it's JJ. I just have a few pieces of advice for our 3D ceremony. My first is that you shouldn't be afraid to make new friends in FIMU. You never know what the year is going to bring or who you'll meet, but sophomore year I never knew that Emily McClusack would be one of my best friends when she asked me to be her roommate. I just jumped in and I said yes. My second piece of advice is to never be afraid to say yes. The only regrets I really have in college is saying no to something or not being able to go to something, and I think you can stay in at any other time in your life, but college is definitely the time to say yes to things, to go out with your friends, to hang out, whether it's just going to a coffee shop or saying hi to someone or anything like that. My third thing would be to never say no to any of Ryan's cooking, because at some point in your life you won't be able to get that every day. You can lose weight, you can be healthy at other times, but saying no to Ryan's cooking is just horrible. I'm so thankful for everyone in FIMU, what FIMU has given me. I truly could have never asked for a better experience. Each year in FIMU led to something new and exciting, and I'm just so thankful for all that FIMU has given me.
But over the past couple weeks, I've been trying to figure out how and what I wanted to say during this because there's so much to go off of. I didn't know what to do. But I decided that I was going to tell you guys one thing that I think you should live by and that I learned from my pledge class, and that is to just say yes. Say yes to, of course, yes, you probably know what I mean with like going out, but I also mean say yes to watching Sex and the City in the Bummer. Say yes to those long car rides with no place to go, or yes to that midnight McDonald's run. Because honestly, those are my favorite memories. Yes, sure, going out is fun. It really is. But some of those memories that are unplanned to just a sporadic yes, those are the best. Things happen that you can't make up and you can't explain, and you just figure things out and make jokes with people that it just is so much fun. You could end up, waking up in Cary Quad with your phone dead and your parents an hour away, or doing a shower run with all of your friends through FIMU before everyone else moved in, or helping people get into the backs of teddy bears and run around with that. And that's just a few that I could think of. There have been so many other memories that have just been me in the middle of the night, or not even middle of the night, middle of the day, just being like, you know what, yes, school's important, but you know what, let me do this. And those have been some of my favorite and have changed the way that school went for me. So if that was be one piece of advice for me, it would be just to say yes, because even though we are here for school, and trust me, sorry I have to study, I know that we're here for school, but those are things that no one will ever be able to take away, and things that you'll miss out on once we do graduate, because I can't believe that I'm gonna have to do school next year without these people here. But just make the most of it, because you can get so many great things from it.
I think first off, I think the advice that I would give to you all is to take advantage of every opportunity, every moment. Time in FIMU has been such a gift to me, and some of the things that if I could go back and do it over, I would say yes. Say yes to dancing in Miracle Mania. Say yes to doing all the things that I didn't do because I was afraid that I would look silly or that people would judge me. Some wise words of wisdom. I said wisdom twice. Wow, I'm just gonna stop.
And I just have 3 quick pieces of advice that older girls have told to me. They really helped make FIMU more than just a sorority house. Like, the people are what make it a home, and that proved to be true time and time again. My first piece is build yourself, not your resume. So it's really important just to do the clubs you want to do, study what you want to study, and talk to who you want to talk to all the time, because you're never going to be in a place where you have that many things around you that are so diverse at once. And the more you focus on building yourself rather than your resume, the happier you're going to be. You can't put a price tag or a salary on any job if it doesn't make you happy at the end of the day. The other one is don't wait until after college to plan your future. So you're also never going to be in a spot where you can explore so many different things that you may want to do in the future or get involved in than at Purdue and in FIMU, because you can do anything you want and people are going to support you. And although, I mean, God knows my pledge class worked hard, played hard, but embrace the present and do that in every aspect. Just always keep that in mind, that the future's coming pretty quick and a pandemic could halt your college experience, but it's still coming. And then my last piece of advice is never stop getting to know the people around you. Even your roommate, you may think that you know them and it'll feel like you've known your best friends in FIMU 10 years, even though you've only known them 2, but I still hang out with people that I find out something new about in my pledge class every day, and it just continues to amaze me. And anything you're going through, just tell someone, because chances are someone's gone through it too. And yeah, always keep leaning on each other and talking to each other about your differences and similarities, because as soon as we lose that diversity that makes FIMU what it is the day that FIMU isn't what people know it to be anymore. So love all you. Have an awesome time at Purdue, and I'm only a text or call away. I'm sure I'll be bugging you next year. Don't worry.
A lot of you guys know that I'm in FIMU because each and every one of you are my home away from home. Purdue wasn't easy for me. I had to work really hard and I had to persevere, and those of you who know me well know that that's an understatement. And genuinely, one of the most impactful reasons I stayed was because of the girls in FIMU. I hope that you let FIMU challenge you and that you let it grow you and that you let it be because of the girls themselves and not anything else. Take advantage of the relationships that you have, and specifically in the FIMU staff. I hope you hold each other up in love and in grace, and I hope that you show up when you can, but don't beat yourself up when you can't. I hope you finished your time here, and the overarching feeling was, wow, I loved and I was loved well. That's FIMU. I love you guys a lot. Bye.